One thing I also found on the internet, and maybe this was written by that linebacker, but it's something called Another Kind of War or a Different Kind of War.
Oh, yeah. I did write that.
You did write that?
Yeah.
I printed it out. I don't know if there's any parts of it that appeal to you or that you think might be appropriate, but...
Wow, this is really intense.
Yeah, but it's kind of appropriate.
There was a long-haired guy who drew a crowd outside. He got them all angry over national pride. He was talking of the war that's on our shore and how we've never had to fight so hard before. It's a war to fight and a war to win, he said. But how do we strike and where to begin? We want to kill those guilty of the crimes they've made. But they don't live in one city. There's no fortress to invade. This war is psychological, and so it starts right here. So in my defiance, I will not live in fear, because fear is their weapon. I won't give in to that. They know that fear turns to rage, and that's just the trap. The way they win is to make us strike back. They want us to launch a dreadful counterattack. The more people that die at the hand of our nation, the more hate it will breed in the next generation. And in this kind of war, they're not after our land. They want their children's blood on our vengeful hands. They want to make us act like an angry mob so we look like a bully that hates their God. Their plan is to hurt us with our own brute force, like a herd stampeding down a deadly course. If they can get us running with a rage like this, they can lead the free world off the edge of a cliff. And the cliff is to fall for the trap they've sprung, to make us play the role of the vengeful one. They want us to chase them and hunt them down, to kill their people and burn their towns. The few guilty people are happy to die if they can make us kill a few thousand more besides. Because the death of the innocents just fuels the flame until the next war starts, and it's all the same, and the future unfolds for 100 years as the terror grows and breeds more fear. So who will decide the future of our nation? Will we follow along with their invitation? The invitation is to trust our hate, to let revenge define our fate, to never see that it's a different war and we can't fight the same way we fought before. We're not hunted by a tiger or a lion or a shark. It's more like fire that's the danger and the enemy is a spark. But the trickiest spin that the devil could twist was convincing the world that he didn't exist. If you don't believe in evil, then they're just dangerous men, and you fight fire with fire, and you're just like them, as an eye for an eye, time after time, eye after eye, until the whole world is blind. But if our enemy is evil, like a virus of the mind, and it's moving through the body of all humankind, then the evil brilliance of this virus, which is hate, is that our natural reaction is what makes it replicate. We want to shoot at a target that's easy to find, but the enemy is in us, all humankind. We want to kill the invader like we could in the past, but you can't kill a virus with a shotgun blast. This is not a nation that we're up against. If it is good against evil, then what's our best defense? Well, the man on the street was now drawing a crowd, and some people got angry, and voices got loud. And the crowd answered back to that sidewalk guy that we must have revenge for the people that died. But the man kept talking about love and light, as if that were any way to fight the fight. And a scuffle started, and they hauled him in, and he was convicted of crimes and sins. And for national safety and religious pride, that sidewalk preacher was crucified. Good research, Nick.